We are 99% of the way through the curriculum. Now, the reason for that is because there were a couple of places that we messed up. The course challenge isn't actually necessary to get to 100%, but we're going to go ahead and run it anyway. And then we're going to come back and we are going to do the unit test for the 1 or 2 places where I'm still lacking some points. Okay, so for now, let's start the course challenge. This is the 3rd grade course challenge. This is, in effect, the final exam of 3rd grade. So this should have problems from all over, all of the many, many weeks and months that I have been streaming this grade 3 specifically. This should take all of that into account. So if you are interested in knowing whether your student is ready to move on past 3rd grade, these are the kinds of questions that you're going to want to ask. As I do with a unit test, I am going to go ahead and present the problem, pause for a few seconds, give the answer. 30 questions is a long time, so I'm going to be moving a little bit more quickly than usual. As always, I encourage you to pause the video if you don't want the answer ruined too quickly, and I reserve the right to be wrong every now and then if it happens. Let's go. Which line highlights all whole numbers that round to 30 if we are rounding to the nearest 10? That's C, 25 to 34. Each circle represents one whole. What fraction does the total area represent? That would be 12/6. Kim says the image represents 4 by 7 or 4 groups of 7. Joe says the image represents 7 by 4 or 7 groups of 4. Who is correct? They are both correct. Evaluate. Well, 7 times 4 is 5 times 4 and 2 times 4, which gives us 20 and 8, which is 28. Which pencil measures 2 1/4 inches? That would be that purple one there, D. Which fraction is located at point A on the number line? What fraction is that? Looks like 3/4 to me. A cow is 1/3 the height of a tree. A horse is 1/3 the height of a taller tree. Who is taller? There's also, they're both the same height and it's not possible to know. Well, the horse is taller. They're the same proportion of a taller tree. Complete the equation. Well, that's 3 times 3 times 7. 3 times 21 is 63. Which is the closest to the mass of a carrot? 125 kilograms or 125 grams? Definitely 125 grams. Samuel writes 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 to show the number of crayons in 4 boxes. Write a multiplication expression to show the number of crayons in 4 boxes. I'm going to say 10 times 4. 4 times 10 would also be correct. Our school library started the day with 284 books. During the day, 28 were returned. Some others were checked out. At the end of the day, it had 293 books. How many were checked out? think it's 19. My mental math is correct. It's 19. Excellent. How can we classify the following shape? Choose all answers that apply. Well, it's definitely a quadrilateral. And it's a rhombus because all four sides are the same, but it's not a rectangle or a square. Which shapes have an area of 14 square units? Three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. That one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And D. Multiply 10 times 6. I'm not giving you a lot of time on that one. That's 60. James just moved to a new home. He made a graph showing the number of boxes in each room. James moved 3 boxes from the living room to the bedroom. After he moved the 3 boxes, which 2 rooms will have the same number? That would be the kitchen and the bedroom. Select 2 strategies we could use to add 549 plus 366. Well, let's see. 500 and 300 and 40 and 60 and 9. This one is missing a 6. It can't be that one, so it must be the other 2. Each square in the grid is a unit with 1 square. Ah, okay. So figure out the area of each and tell me which one has the greater area. Well, rectangle A covers fewer, so the area is less. Estimate. Remember, we're not doing full subtraction here, we're just estimating. Choose the answer that is closest. I got about 150. Which number line shows 485 plus 408? B. Which expressions are equal to 3 9s? A and B. Okay. For this, be thinking about what scale would you use for this graph right here. For this, if you were going to make a scale, or if you're going to make a graph, what would the best scale be? I can't show you all 4 of the answers, sadly. Well, I'd say ending at somewhere around 75 or 80 would probably be the best way to go. So B is the one to go with. Queen bee laid 514 eggs on Saturday and 390 on Sunday. How many did the bee lay total? I got 904. What number makes this equation true? I believe the answer is 645. Take a look at the time on the following clocks. How much time has passed from the first one to the second one? Let's see. 1 past that, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 would be one past this. 44. I see 43 minutes. 6 times 10. Still 60. Do the following notebooks have the same area, perimeter, or both? This one's 6 by 5. This one's 7 by 4. Just perimeter. Definitely not the same area, 28 and 30. The jump length of some frogs are shown below. How many jumps are between 2 1/4 feet and 4 3/4 feet? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12? I see 12. What is the perimeter of this triangle? I got 139. Select 2 strategies we can use to subtract 110 minus 12. Well, we could subtract 10 and then subtract 2, which is the same thing here, right? We would just be subtracting 2 and then subtracting 10. Last problem. And it's just, okay, so you're making a line plot out of this. Here are your scales. It's broken into quarters. Make your dot plot. 1 1/4 is 2. There's 4 at 1 3/4. 5 at 2 1/4. 2 at 3 flat. There's 4 at 3 1/2. And that, my friends, is the course challenge for grade 3. If you have gotten this far with me so far, please give yourself a round of applause, pat yourself on the back, whatever thing you want to do, because this has been a long journey so far, friends.